Good evening, class. Teacher is going to discuss about self-induction before I discuss with you the answers for the questions. Okay, so I'm going to send you two videos. The first video is about theory. Second video is about problem-solving answers for your questions. So what is self-induction? From the word self and induction. Do you know the meaning of induce? That means producing. Yes or no? Self. So what is producing here by itself? EMF is induced. EMF is produced. Self-induction is all about one coil. Not two coils, but one coil only. In that one same coil, EMF is induced. Okay, self-induced. EMF is induced in that one coil. How is EMF induced in that one coil? Through change in current. When current changes, EMF is induced. What does it mean by the meaning of change? What is change here? What do you understand by the word change here? Change means increase or decrease. From a small value getting to a bigger value, or bigger value decreasing to a smaller value, we are going to experience change in current. As long as there is change in current, EMF will be induced. If current is constant, that means no change, EMF will not be induced. All this is happening in that one same coil. Okay, now how is current changing? How are we going to experience current in that coil? A change in current in that coil? It's through these three phenomena here. When switch is on, switch is off, or resistance changes. Okay, firstly, when you switch on, current is going to increase. So from 0 ampere is going to get to a higher value. So when it increases, there will be change in current. So EMF will be induced. Then when you switch it off, from a high value of current, ampere, it's going to drop to 0 ampere again. Therefore, there is going to be a decrease in current. Okay, and then there will be a change in current. Finally, resistance changes. When you have a rheostat, okay, and you drag the rheostat from left to right, resistance is going to change. When resistance changes, definitely current is going to change. Okay, so as long as there is change, it can be decreasing or increasing, EMF will be induced. So this phenomena is called self-induction. Okay, all happening in one same coil. Now in this self-induction topic, there will be four main formulas you will be using in all your problem solving. Okay, no other formulas. Definitely you have to apply other formulas from other topics over here, but when it comes to this self-induction, basically there's this main four. Okay, some of you are using other formulas. Okay, some formulas are even wrong. This physics theory part is also wrong. Okay, right? So I have already circled and given you back your answers. Okay, so look in my next video. I'll explain to you why each of the question you answered is wrong and what is the correct formula to use. I will also explain to you how do you know which formula to use. Okay, now look here first. L equals to mu naught n square A over L. What is L? L is self-inductance. This is self-induction. Self-induction is a phenomena of producing EMF, induced EMF in that same coil when there's change in current. L is the constant here, self-inductance. The unit is Henry. Unit is Henry. Over here, mu naught. Mu naught, the value is 4 pi times 10 to the power of negative 7. N is number of turns. N is number of turns. Okay, we have a coil, right? This is a coil. So when you have many turns, the number of turns will be your N. Don't forget there's a square there. You're supposed to square it. Then you have A. A is cross-sectional area. Cross-sectional area must be in meter square. So if they give you in cm square or they give you in millimeter square, please convert to meter square. I think by now you know how to convert centimeter square to meter square, or millimeter square to meter square. I've explained to you in class, isn't it? And then divided by L. L is length. Again, L also must be in meters. So we are having two L's here. One capital L, one small l. Capital L is self-inductance, that's Henry. and small l is your length in meters. What are you finding here? You are finding self-inductance. Okay, next one, Li equals to N magnetic flux. Okay, what are you finding here? This is, you are finding magnetic flux linkage. This is magnetic flux linkage. That means how much of magnetic flux throughout the coil, throughout all the turns. So whenever they ask you for magnetic flux linkage, it is N times magnetic flux or L times I. This can be equation 1. This can be equation 2. Okay, magnetic flux linkage is different from magnetic flux. Magnetic flux linkage means throughout all the turns, what is the magnetic flux? Magnetic flux only is for one turn. So if for this, using this formula, you want to find magnetic flux only, you got to divide by N. Divide by N, that means Li bahagi N. When you bahagi N, that means you're finding for one turn, right? That is your magnetic flux. But when they tell you magnetic flux linkage, it is N times magnetic flux. Okay? Next one, induced EMF. EMF is induced, right? So you're having two formulas here. Because over here, can you see you got equation 1, equation 2? So from equation 1, you're going to get this induced EMF. From equation 2, you're going to get this induced EMF. Okay? Now, can you see there is a negative sign here? Sorry. There is a negative sign here. This negative sign here depends on the decreasing value of your di per dt or your d magnetic flux per dt. When it is decreasing, that means you're going to get a negative gradient here. Negative times negative is going to give you a positive induced EMF. But when there is increasing, change in current is increasing, that means you're going to have a positive gradient. Positive times negative, you're going to get a negative induced EMF here. Basically, di per dt is final minus initial. The change in magnetic flux here is also final minus initial. Okay, this magnetic flux here is BA cos theta, the formula. But under BA cos theta, you have to find the change. So when you have to find the change means, you got to find BA cos theta for final minus BA cos theta for initial. Then only you can get the change. Then what is the time between the final and the initial of BA cos theta? You're going to get dt. This is your number of turns and this is your self-inductance. So sometimes you got to go up here, find here first, and then the value goes back here. Okay, so basically you have these main four formulas only. Okay, alright, no M, no capital M. Capital M is mutual induction. Mutual induction, that means two coils. Okay, two coils. Over here, we are only referring to one coil. Alright, okay. So this is all for you now. Please memorize. In my next video, I give you the answers. Thank you.